We met at Shaw University in North Carolina in August of 2004.
First time I saw her, I immediately fell in love with her, and she did not know who I was to begin with.
Greg and I didn't talk at all, but I did notice him. He's very, very handsome.
Throughout that year, we didn't really talk much. We did have a class together, but that was that. We rarely spoke. I still had a crush on her from the first time I saw her in the chapel, but I never had, I would say, the nerve to actually go up to her and talk. I was intimidated by her.
I didn't have the nerve to speak to him until he approached me in front of the fountain in the following year, so it was 2005. A whole year went by, and we exchanged phone numbers.
Throughout the summer, she would call me, and I was so intimidated. I would tell my brother, you know what, hey, if she called or pick up the phone and tell her I'm not here. Same thing for my dad. So that whole summer, Vanna and I maybe talked 2 or 3 times.
When I realized Greg was the one for me was about 2-3 years after we first met. He came down with an illness and we put him in the hospital for about a week and a half. I think I realized that I was truly in love with him when I saw that he was on his deathbed and I wanted to do any and everything to help him. It was painful for me to see him go through that. I think at that moment, me carelessly taking care of him helped me realize how deeply in love I was with him.
I realized that Vanna was the one for me in August 2007, after 3 years of not seeing her, for that hour on that balcony just talking about life. Right then I realized that she was definitely the one for me.
The proposal was funny.
The proposal, that was funny.
He basically convinced me that we were broke for months and months and months. I guess why he saved up to take care or pay for my ring. We went out for our anniversary. It was January 18th, 2012. We went out and Greg asked me would I marry him, and I didn't take him seriously at all.
And so when it came down to actually proposing on our anniversary, she had no idea that I was actually for real.
The waiter walked away sarcastically and said, well, congratulations, brought out this plate, and around the plate had a cake that said, will you marry me? And again, I really didn't take him seriously. Greg then got on one knee and went over this whole spiel again about how he loved me and how he wanted to be with me for the rest of his life. He had already said this about 2 or 3 times, and still I didn't know what he was doing, and I didn't believe him. I got cold sweats down the back of my neck because I didn't know if this was for real or not. And he pulls out a box and puts the box on the table, and a beautiful ring rested inside.
It went perfect, and I'm happy she said yes.
What I love most about Greg? I love his sense of humor. I love trust we complement each other. I'm really, really bubbly and hyped, and you know, I'm take care of business. I'm just about it, and Greg's more laid back. I know that God placed us perfectly together because he's what I'm not and I'm what he's not, and we're just perfect.
The special things that I love about Vanna, one thing she's already touched on is the fact that we complement each other. The things that I'm not, she definitely is. I'm more of the laid back, cool city guy that's just, I don't know, I just like to stick to just the plan. Vanna is spontaneous, she's fun, she's just everything that it takes every muscle in my body to actually do.
I love his smile. I love the way he dressed. I love, he's just so cool, calm, and collective. I love his swagger. I love everything, every bone in Greg's body. I'm truly, deeply in love with.
I also love the fact that she's a brainiac. She's very intelligent. She's always on my toe. That one that knows what she's talking about. She's very organized. She keeps me on top of my game, and I really love that about her. And she's very beautiful. I can't, that alone, goodness, first time I saw her, I've never seen nobody like her.